Okay, so now let's look at how we can get the details of a single item. You see that on our page we have all the items right here, but we need to view more items or more descriptions about the items. Okay, so to do that we go to our views file, and then write an item, a function for the item details. So we say diff, we say item details here. It takes a request as well. Okay, and then it returns and render request details. So there is a file detail dot create a file detail dot html code, and then we will move on to our URLs, then create its URL where we're going to say path. I won't specify right now. I'm going to say views dot item details, and then the name is item details. Okay, now here I'm going to specify the path, which is items and then slash. So whenever I click on it, it should take me to the items and then slash the name of the item, where I'm going to use the open and then the closing tag. I'm going to write string, str for string, and then colon pk, that is primary key. Okay, so it's going to be item slash string, the primary key, and the primary key is specified or specific to each item. So after that I'll go to my views, and then I'll add the primary key also here, so pk right here. Okay, now I'll move on and then say item underscore detail is to item dot object dot get. So this time we are getting it, we are getting the item, and then we should set the slug. So this is where the slug comes in. The slug is set to the pk. So now the slug is what is assigned to the pk. Now we can move on to our context again and call it item underscore details. It's now going to be set to item underscore detail. Alright, and then we'll add our context to the detail, so context. Alright, that is it. So when we go to the detail, we're now going to call the name here. So where we have the image, so this where we have the image, we just do item underscore details. Okay, item underscore details dot image dot url, and then so this is where we have the discount. So just write item underscore details dot discount. Okay, then let me copy this and say description. So this is how we have the description. So say write description here. Now first let me run and see. Alright, so let me go to the shop page, and then on the title we have href, and then href should take us to items. Okay, should take us to items slash, then I'm going to bring this one here. Okay, for a start. Okay, to say, and then change it to slug. Alright, let me refresh, and when I click on this one, it should take me to, so you see we have items slash Apple smartwatch. Alright, so I have my details here. If I go back, click on long dress, it says items slash long dress. So we are using the same page and getting different items. Okay, so office furniture gives me office furniture right there. Now let's experiment with the title. Okay, if I go to URLs and then say, okay, views, and then instead of slide I make it title. Alright, come to shop and change this one to title. It is also possible for me, so let me refresh, and when I refresh, if I click on it, it also says item slash Apple percentage sign 20 smart percentage. So this is because of the spaces in between them. Django is adding these things to take care of the spaces, which is not ideal. So that is why we set up the slash to give it the proper name to our address. So let me go back and then refresh. So once I click on it, my server, okay, it's working. Once I click on it, it shows me the details of the item. So slide is here, shop slide, okay, meaning I have to refresh. Okay, go there, and then it is now showing for me.